Are you aware of how much power you might be giving away to your distractions? But what are really distractions? Well, it's everything that we consume and take in or do that isn't essential to our health and well-being and life, basically. So one of the most common distractions is coffee, food, it's alcohol, or all drugs really, and everything you eat and consume orally that you don't really need when you're not really hungry, when you're just bored, or when you're craving something good, a snack. TV, everything you watch and listen to that isn't chosen consciously to teach you something or to restore you. Even music can be a distraction if you listen to it mindlessly to fill the space with some noise, background sounds. It could be fidgeting with your nails, a pen, checking your phone, obviously, is a huge distraction. You get the picture. And what does it really do when you distract yourself in this way? Well, I've noticed for me, for example, coffee is one of my big ones. I really love coffee. And when I was pregnant, I just didn't like coffee, and it was such a huge disappointment because suddenly I didn't have this treat every morning and during the day that I could indulge in. And it became very clear to me how this cup of coffee was a really important thing to me in order to feel like I had a good day. And it wasn't the physical symptoms of not having coffee. It was more the psychological aspect of not having that treat, not being able to sit down and enjoy my cup of coffee. And after I gave birth, that coffee started to smell good again. Slowly but surely, I noticed how the coffee was the first thing I was looking forward to in the morning, and I wasn't able to enjoy the present moment with my loved ones until I had that cup of coffee. And I noticed how that cup of coffee distracted me from being present in everything that I did. And it became clear to me that that little cup of coffee had so much power over me. And now imagine during your day how many things that are calling for you away from what you are doing, and they are grabbing your attention just to pull you away from your now moment. And how these small or big distractions are simply keeping you away from being with your own inner experience, with your inner guidance. Because when your focus is on something outside of yourself, and especially things that aren't essential to your life well-being, then this means that you are giving away the attention that otherwise would have been placed on other things that probably are a little bit more productive. So what the distractions do, really, they are simply grabbing your attention from listening to your inner guidance, looking within, and at all times knowing what it is that is right for you to do, what would be the natural thing to do if you were to be in tune with that guidance, which you are now overlooking because you are paying attention to your distractions. And can you now see how detrimental that can be if you really want to achieve something in life? And obviously everyone wants to achieve something, most of us anyways. But if you want to create change and you have this vision or a dream that actually would require quite a bit of your attention and effort to set into motion. You are now trading valuable resources, which is your attention and your ability to tune into your own inner knowing. You're exchanging that with distractions that are really just keeping you glued into them, no matter which distraction we're talking about. They're not really giving us much. They give us a false sense of reward and enjoyment a lot of the time, but they don't really do much for us in terms of achieving our goals and visions, our dreams, making change. And so it becomes this vicious cycle of following the distractions, giving your attention to the distractions, and feeling unfulfilled because they are not giving you what you're seeking, and at the same time you're not paying attention to your guidance system. So you are not letting your inner compass guide you in the right direction and where you need to go and the steps you need to take to get there. And so you become more and more disconnected from yourself and your inner wisdom, if you like, and you become confused and you start sensing this emptiness within you because you're disconnected from yourself and your natural ability to discern and know yourself and life and what to do with it. And so you keep numbing yourself with the distractions because you're trying to fill this void, this longing within you with something that you're now addicted to. And this keeps going on till you discover what power the distractions really hold over you, how you're giving your power away to them. And hopefully, when you recognize that, you start taking the steps to free yourself from these distractions and start using your mind and ability to discern and listen inward. Start using these resources to create that change that you're craving, that you're feeling called to, that you are now able to hear and be guided by. And suddenly, your life is changed. And you're in tune with yourself, and there's nothing that can entrap you, confuse you, and make you feel like you're not the creator of your reality, because you are. You just didn't pay attention before, but now you are.